Hello, welcome to my project Digital Electronic. I am a student of Department of Information and Communication Technology at Marwadi University. My name is TANU and this whole project is guided by Professor Chandrasi Parmar. And the topic is letterbox with letter counting facility. First of all, how it works. When a letter is dropped in the letter box, the counter increments itself by 1 and displays the total number of letters in the letter box. The initial value of the counter is always 0. Now, first of all, the circuit diagram of my project. And here the IC NE555 CD4033 7-segment display and some of the resistors and capacitors and etc. And the components used in circuit is IC NE555 timer, IC CD4033 but alternative CD4026, the 7-segment display, LDR, LED, capacitors and resistors is used. Now the IC NE555 timer, in that there is total 8 number of pins there, that is ground, trigger, output, reset, control voltage, threshold, discharge and VCC. Here in this circuit the IC NE555 timer is in monostable mode. Now the IC CD4026, in that there is there is 16 number of pins is there. In that clock inhibit, enable input, enable output, display output, some of the output pins, ground, reset and VCC pin is there. So if you connect the clock pin, then the number it displays in 7 segment is display in sequence. Otherwise, it prints randomly the number in the 7-segment display. Now the 7-segment display here, the truth table of the 7-segment display is also that how it prints 0 to 9 in the display. Now the block diagram of the circuit is sensor, that is LED and LDR both works as a sensor. Then after it goes to timer. Then NE555 which is in monostable mode. Then after it goes to count driver CD4026 here, and then it displays the number of letter in letter box in 7-segment display. Here the 7-segment display is of common cathode. If we use the 7-segment display of common cathode, then and only then the CD4026 works. Otherwise it does not works in any other 7-segment display. Now how LDR and LED works as a sensor. The resistance is very high in darkness, almost high as 1 mega ohms. But when there is light falls, that on LDR, the resistance is falling down to a few kilo ohms, depending on the model. The light dependent resistors comes in different shapes and colors also. Now the main working of the circuit is when a letter is inserted into the letter box. It passes between LED and LDR. This interrupts the light falling from LED to LDR. In my circuit, first of all, the light falling from LDR to LED to LDR. So it interrupts the light falling. So as a result, resistance of LDR increases. This change in resistance provides a triggering pulse to pin 2 of IC, generating a short duration square wave pulse at its output pin, that is 3. This pulse acts as clock input for the counter and display driver, that is CD4026. Output pins of IC are connected to various segments of 7-segment display. Its common pin 3 is connected to ground through current limiting resistor. Alternatively, you can also provide a resistor for each segment after removing a resistor. If you remove the resistor which is in common pin 3, then you can connect the resistor in each of the 7-segment pin, that is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G. Now the 7-segment display displays the number of letters present in the box up to 9. If you want to print If you want to print more than 9 numbers, then you have to use two 7 segment displays, and for that we have to use two IC CD4026. So now we can see the working of the circuit. Now here you can see that one by one the letter is coming, so it counts the number of letters coming in the letter box. It counts 0 to 9 and again 0. Now the final model of the project is here. The main portion of this circuit is troubleshooting, that how we come up from our problems and how we complete this project. In this project, I am using LDR. So the resistance of LDR is changing in the presence of light and absence of light. So the main point is in this project is that this project is a closed box project. We have to make in some how enclosed way, because if the light is falling on LDR, the angle of falling light is changes, then after the resistance of LDR also changes. So we have to keep this on mind also. And at last, thank you so much, Professor Chandrasekhar sir, for your moral support to complete this project. Without you, this project is incomplete, and this project cannot complete. Again, thank you so much all the faculties of ICT department for supporting us in all the ways. And anytime we have, thank you so much for seeing this video.